Hello and welcome to Grand Signature Blog. I'm Shanique Hughes. I'm once again with my very good friend and mentor, Robert Kenneth. Today we're going to talk about something very interesting, which is I have an interest in interest rates. No, I'm kidding. Actually, interest rates, we've all heard that, you got to save money and interest rates really does affect your monthly payment. However, Rob has a different take about interest rate. Can you share with us?
Sure. Interest rates is just the cost of doing business. And so, most people focus on 18%. Oh my God, 18%. But it breaks down to 1.5% per month. It's minimal. Don't get caught up in the interest rate. Get caught up in buying and finding the deal for the right price. As long as you buy it for the right price, the interest rate is secondary.
Okay, so a lot of agents go, oof, I don't want to do hard money lenders. I don't want to ask the bank for money because it's a 12%, 18% interest rate. And you say, it doesn't matter.
At the end of the day, you can put any number to the paper. Bottom line is, you make money when you purchase the property. You realize the profit when you sell. The cost of doing business is the interest rate. Hard money is the most misunderstood opportunity. It's the easiest money to get, but you're paying a premium. Pay the premium. But don't worry about what it's costing you. As long as the equity spread is sufficient enough and you're including the interest rate and the overhead and the labor cost, etc. If at the end of the day you're walking away with $20, $30, $50,000,
why do you care?
Why do I care?
You leveraged yourself, you put almost 10, 20% down. Someone else came in and gave you 100% of the repairs or 90% of the value of the property, and you were able to rehab it, flip it, fix it, and let's go to the next one. So you're saying just really focus on being an equity buyer from the beginning.
For my posture, for my experience, I'm not a location buyer. That's a bonus. I want to walk in the front door knowing that there's equity.
No matter where it is, even if it's in a war zone?
Okay, so there are always exceptions.
Okay.
That would be one of the exceptions.
Okay.
But the bottom line is, a war zone today doesn't mean it's a war zone forever. I can't change a neighborhood, but if you've got thick skin and you're getting it for the right price, I passed on a fourplex back in the days. Could have bought a fourplex for $75,000. It was in the war zone. I decided not to. Properties were in abundance, not a problem. About a year later, 2 years later, max, sold for $200,000. Okay. So it's one's comfort level.
Sometimes we just pass on opportunities and then you learn.
Yes,
that's all we can do.
We do.
So don't be scared about the interest rate, how high, how low. Low is always great, but if you have to start somewhere and ask for private money, we call it hard money, then go for it as long as you're buying the property at the right price. Is that what we can summarize?
Absolutely.
That is the cost of doing business, the cost of money.
Just part of the scenario. It's like putting a puzzle together. Don't get caught up on the interest rate. In the whole scheme of things, the interest rate is minimal.
Can you say that being scared of a high interest rate is like having that employee mentality where, no, I can't afford that, no, I can't, not right now, having some excuses instead of thinking like an investor?
Well, it's called excusitis. And Shanique, you're absolutely right. You've got to change your framework of thinking. You are now in charge of your future, your business. Don't think like an employee. Think like you've already achieved and attained what you want.
So thinking as an investor would be just adding the cost of money, adding closing fees, adding the rehab, and then your profit is at fair market value.
It's a numbers game. Put the numbers on paper. As long as the numbers come out, the property's worth $300. You bought it for $150. There's $25,000 of repairs. The difference between what it's worth and what you paid and spent, that's called your equity.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shanique Hughes. This is Robert Kenneth. If you want to contact Robert, how can we do that?
Contact me via email, hotforeclosure@aol.com, or call me, area code 954-494-2054.
Subscribe and join the investment community. We have a new episode every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube and Vimeo.